So like, have you heard that one video that just lives rent-free in your head for no reason? For me, it's this fucking video about femboys are being taken away by the evil localizers. Which sound like crazy to say out loud. You know, it's the anime community, they're something. But then there's an entire video itself, which is just
Stofo of the Fate series. Chances are, even if you're a person who has never given a shit about anime, and you somehow made your way to this part of the video, you know about this cursed little bean. You might have also encountered those that try to speak on him actually being transgender, or non-binary. However, when you look at the source material put forward, you'll find a very different picture, as with every other case we've discussed. In fact, what people often point to as proof of this character being trans is directly related to the core of why this trope is called the trap. As Stofo throughout—
remember kids, don't headcanon a feminine male. Because I said so. Dear God, this shit is raw in my brain. Oh shit, it's Dora the Explorer. What does she got to say?
Sigma! Can you say Sigma? Muy bien!
Oh boy kids, another Just Dance video ends 2017, yippee! Just Dance 2017 came out in 2016 and it's very much a Just Dance game. And surprisingly a fantastic one. Don't take this as an insult, Just Dance 2017 is an honestly solid song list. Probably in my top 5, which is, you know, number 5. But anyways, let's get to the features because I got nothing else to talk about right now. Like the newly introduced Superstar. Yeah, the more points you get, the more the star part starts to freak out. Bang, Superstar. They unfortunately got rid of this effect in later games though, which is upsetting. There's also the Dance Lab. Unlike 2018, you're helping some cute little aliens. And apparently some of these were part of Unlimited for some reason, I don't know. And you know what, yeah, these can be kind of fun. And are way better than how they were presented in 2018. There's also this. I danced this when I was 11, by the way. There's also World Dance Floor, returning after kind of being absent in 2016. Honestly, this was so cool back in the day. I mean, it was my very first experience with World Dance Floor, and there was a lot to do. There was song votes, you had to beat a boss, tournaments, and Happy Hour, which contained unlimited songs. They were only available on weekends. Next was Dance Quest, coming back from 2016. Nothing much has changed from the original. Although the reason why I'm just using someone else's footage, because I'm gonna be really honest, I forgot to make my own. The thing that came back was the World Video Challenge. We battle against one person. And honestly, I really do miss this feature the most. Kinda made the community a lot more connected in a way. There's also Sweat Mode, and the Cal Counter still covers up the star bar, great. Again, rarely use it just for that reason. We'll never get how it took Just Dance 2024 to finally have the Cal Counter and star bar together. There's a few things updated to your profile, like how avatars make noises when you unlock them. There's also a level up system, and sometimes you'll unlock skins, which is a newer thing here. I like the skins, I don't have footage of them for some reason. There's also co-op, where if you work together you can get more gems. This also transitions us to mashups. They feel a lot more weaker here, and it's not to help how there's just only 10 of them. And all of them except for one are no longer officially accessible. Yeah, they died down along with the Just Dance Unlimited service. You can tell they didn't feel like making any more mashups. That's why there's like only 10 of them and they're only unlocked here. I've yet to mention Just Dance Unlimited.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Without a doubt, the most important and influential feature in the series. I was interested in Just Dance 2016, but fuck you, I want to mention it here. By the time Just Dance 2016 came out, it already had 6 mainline games to spare, so why not port some of them on here? It features most of the songs from each respective games, and have their own original songs on here. Even have a lot of the alternates here, which is pretty cool. You know, a lot of songs from the first 3 games look a lot more different. They're all pretty much different. For example, songs like Take Me Out look relatively unchanged. They just became HD. And songs like Airplanes were more changed to feel like something you would see from Just Dance 4 2015. While songs like Step by Step and Jai-Ho look drastically different, usually in the color side. But the best part about Just Dance Unlimited was the preservation of it. No longer did you have to go to your old Wii to play a Just Dance game with lower graphics, and you had to deal with some fucking awful tracking. But with Unlimited, you could just pop in the most recent game at the time and play a song from there instead. Of course, it wasn't entirely flawless. Like when it first came out, it didn't have all the songs from the games, although most of them would come later on or never at all. But for the time, it was very much without the best thing to come out of Just Dance, period. Before we get to the songs, I want to mention this one more thing. Just Dance 2017 was the only game in the series to be released on PC, and actually was on Steam for 2016 all the way up to just last year. By the time it got removed on Steam, it got cracked, which means it was available to pirate. It also starts with the modding scene. I used Just Dance Limited Plus for this, so yeah. Lastly, let's mention the menus. The menu is more of a more redefined version of Just Dance Now in 2016's menu. There's a search bar, there's triangles in the background, and the game's colors are a lot more darker. Hey, so my producer said I had to read out these comments because it's fucking hilarious. It's like goddamn goldmine here. Never forget what they took from you. That's right, people. Those darn liberals took away your ratatouille from you. I'm fucking tired of the Alpha Mafia claiming that anyone that doesn't fit their strictly man or woman is automatically trans, disregarding anything else and shit. And don't you just hate when the letter B comes into your house and starts fucking both your husband and your wife and headcanons Jimmy Neutron's a transgender man? No, for a group who uses colonizer as one of their main insults, they sure do like actually colonizing other cultures and media. So fucking femboys, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, let's get a move on. This shit is dumb already. For some reason, this is the first song that starts off in the menu. I don't know why, just Unlimited Plus is weird like that. But yeah, Can't Feel Your Face, pretty good. I have no idea why this dude's in a fucking parking lot, and then it turns into a place with rectangles, but hey. I like the design of the coach's jacket. It goes from gray to green and it looks nice. And I like the background's camera movements. Also, this dance is really fun, I said I'll just say. You can even shoot a bow and arrow here. This really is peak. Overall, really great start to the map. A very nice showing for what's to come. And already we have our very first Unlimited song here. I absolutely love the Egyptian theming they've got in this map. I love the Golden Krugers. This is also our very first Zara Larsson song, and she does not disappoint here. The song is also in general just a really fun song to dance to. Minus here and there, the dance moves are extremely solid. It's kind of a shame as of the time of recording this, it's not in Just Dance Plus yet. That seems like a very obvious option, seeing how popular the song is. What do I know? I'm not fucking Ubisoft. All About Us is a very interesting song to me. Mainly being stupidly catchy, but mainly it's one of those songs you just did not know existed. Ubisoft was like, you know what, put it in the game. And I don't mean that as a negative, I think that's always a great positive for these games. And hey, All About Us is a good song. Sketchy as hell, I like the design of the costumes, so they do not look good when they're golden. Jesus, that's way too bright. I also don't really like the background either. It leaves a lot more to be desired. That being said, this one is still pretty good. For some reason you ever get Just Dance 2017, I think it's a pretty good start. This is Baylor, and I don't care for it. It's not an interesting song to dance to. I always found it just really boring. This is actually pretty good, and the background is fine. But man, I just think the song is kind of annoying. Not really anywhere near great. Funnily enough, it's not even the worst map in the game. But yeah, I don't really care for it. Alright, nice. We're back to a good song. Bang is, oh, a banger. Please laugh. And background gives me more of a vibe of a makeup commercial or lipstick commercial, whatever. And this song is pretty much a bop. My main problem with the song is mainly the dance itself. It leaves a lot to be desired. Kind of ironically has the opposite problem of Battlar. The dance is fun and everything else is just meh. While here, the dance is meh and everything else is just fine. It's not exactly terrible. I still think it's kind of fun to dance to, but it could have been a lot more better next song. On Mode's another really great song. It's nice and slower pace, which is cool. I also like the shiny design of the coach. And the background does really remind me of the background of Just Dance 3's older mashups. I know it sounded like a really odd comparison, but what the fuck else was I supposed to compare it to? This song does actually have a beta. That's different with this one, and it was changed due to the background being way too seizure-inducing. Which, if that was the case, then why couldn't you just change the background? That would have been way less time than just refilming it. But again, whatever, I'm not fucking Ubisoft. They do stupid things, and you know what, whatever, let's get to the next song. No, I just realized the background looks like the same thing from Blame It on the Boogie. I've just noticed it. Did anyone notice it till now? No, seriously, yeah, the song's really good too. I like the aquatic theme, because you get it? Ocean? Now where's the cake? Oh, seriousness, again, I really do enjoy the background. It's nice and colorful and it looks decent. The dance is really fun, the song is really fun, and the suit doesn't have a glass to fucking protect his head. How does he breathe? Carnival Boom is one of the most forgettable songs in this game. I honestly just don't care for it. The song isn't really good at itself, and the dance is okay-ish. The background looks fucking gorgeous though, I really like the flowers. But other than that, it's the most forgettable song in the game. Next. And just like that, we're bounced back to a really great song. In my opinion, the second best song made by Sia other than She-Wolf. It looks so fucking gorgeous. I love the colorful background they got here. And the city vibes, absolutely great. The dance is also really fun, and the design of the coach is really cool too. Not my personal favorite, but it doesn't mean it's without doubt one of the best maps in the game. Genuinely solid. Next up is Cola Song, and you know what, yeah, it's pretty good too. There's a lack of the cola there, which is very much gives this map a 0 out of 10. But all seriousness, I really like the club kind of background they got there. Like seriously, I love the LED maps. Kids love the maps and personality. The dance is a bit hit or miss. The design of the coach does look pretty cool too. I love the yellow and blue dress she has, and the blue long high heels. Overall, yeah, another good map. Just wish the dance wasn't so, well, mixed. Next up is the Chainsmokers' only song in the series, Don't Let Me Down. Or apparently second according to Ubisoft UK. I want to say it now, the background is easily my favorite part. I like how at times it goes from a bedroom to a whole ass library. I actually kinda want to know what the fuck the context is. Why do they do this? The dance is also extremely solid. I love the costume design too. As for the song itself, yeah, I actually really like this one. Better than Closer. The guys that made the most obnoxious song ever can make something halfway decent. Overall, really great song. I hope it comes back to Just Dance Plus soon. Still waiting for Closer though. Next up is Youth, aka that one song that was sung by Thomas Sandler. I really like Youth. It's such a good song. It starts being very slow building. There's this random moment where a bunch of balloons that spell Youth just show up. Then just has a huge explosion of it. The background is also very visually beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of balloons and bubbles, but hey, they look cool. Plus, I just like the space background. The dance is also really solid, although I've gotta say, what the fuck is up with this dude's jacket? I mean, seriously, why does it look like that? I mean, hey, it makes it look memorable, but it just looks a little silly too. Either way, another solid map. Probably one of my top favorites. Next up, it's another iconic map from the game. Don't Stop Me Now. This is the first time in a while we have seen Queen. I mean, his appearance before this was all the way back in Just Dance 3, so it was nice seeing him again. And hey, the song was really good. It's very high energy, and I really like the design of the coach. It's kind of like a jester and a magician at the same time. And the coat is cool too. And the background looks like it came out straight from Wonderland. That looks visually pretty. For the song itself, it's fucking Queen, of course it's gonna be great. Overall, really solid map, another one of my top favorites. Don't Wanna Know is just fine. The costume is really nothing much to home about. The dance is whatever. And the background does have that whole bubbly, balloonish ball of space vibe that it got in Youth, but just not as good as here. Kind of nothing much else to talk about, it's just kind of there. Next up is Don't Worry, and I really like this one. I mean, well, the song is catchy as fuck. I really like the nice and shiny designs they got for the coaches. The dance is also pretty fun. However, the most interesting part about the song is the background, since it mostly goes from backgrounds from Just Dance 2014 to Just Dance 2017. No idea why they needed to do this again, an alternate did this better. But hey, you know what? I don't mind since it's really great. Overall, a really solid map. I recommend giving it a shot, especially since it's on Just Dance Plus now. Hey, look, it's the funny Maya He song. I have no idea why they're all staying on the wing in the airplane and they're not falling off is beyond me. But hey, what do I know? I really like the background with some of the lyrics just falling down in a parachute. That's pretty cool. The airplane theme really surprisingly goes well with the song. I mean, as far as I remember, the original music video did take place in an airplane. And the dance is pretty solid too. Rather than the song being known as the funny Maya He Maya Ha song, it's honest to God really catchy. Also, the pilot guy in the middle, he's gonna come back into Just Dance 2023, mainly in the Toxic remake, but we'll get there when we get there. Next up is El Tique. It's fine. The song is nice to dance to, so hey. I do like the bright colors, but really the song is just pretty decent. I do like the summer theme this one has, so hey, that's something. But whatever, it's kind of one of those maps I'll dance to every now and then. Next up is Ghost in the Keys. And that's one hell of a classic banger. I've always really enjoyed the Halloween maps in these games. So no doubt this one comes closer to being my second favorite in the entire game. Yes, higher than Cheap Thrills, shockingly, I know. But I like the background, it's spooky. And the designs of the coaches also look pretty spooky too. While the song itself is very corny, it's corny in a very good way. Like, I don't think the song would have been as good without it. I personally don't think it's the best Halloween map in the series. It's still a really great map and the second favorite in this entire game. Next up is Groove, another iconic map in this game. You know what? I get it. It's a really great song. I like the blue and red of the map, coaches being also blue and red. The dance is also really fun, the song is really catchy. I don't have really much else to say, it's just groovy. They also gave the people who made the song a house tour. So that's cool, I guess. If localizers didn't want the reputation they have, maybe they should start doing their jobs. I mean, they kinda do. Also, by the way, to anyone into localization discourse on Twitter, genuine miss. Oh my god, I feel bad for these localizers, dog. I mean, this is the shit they have to deal with 24/7. Check localization, embrace fan subbing and dubbing.
No.
Funny how Persona 5 is labeled as transphobic, these woke moral... What? Huh? I've heard that for Persona 4, but not Persona 5. What is it? Was it this guy from the bar? Can I show him my bar? Yeah, no, we're just moving on. I have no idea what the fuck this dude's talking about. Except with Hand Clap, a very solid map. Not gonna lie, I really like all the red in the background. And it turning into blue during the bridge is absolutely beautiful. The song itself is also catchy as fuck, dog. Along with being a really good song to dance to. Like, yeah, the dancing is fun. Not sure what you want me to say about it. Although, I should have had a lot more hand clapping, which was kind of a shame. One more thing, the song does have a VIP version. But my ass is not covering it by the simple reason I fucking don't like VIP versions. Next up is another iconic song, Hips Don't Lie. And you know what? Yeah, it's iconic for a reason. It's one of Shakira's most famous songs. No idea why it took so long for it to finally get here, but hey. Pretty obviously the song is really catchy. Really like the colorful background. I like the tiki-like drawings coming in the background sometimes. And it's also a very fun song to dance to. Like, yeah, there's a reason why it's iconic other than being one of the most popular Shakira songs. Again, not my personal favorite, we're getting there when we get there. But still another one of my top favorites. It's also a Dutch exclusive VIP. It's okay if you don't remember it, no one does. Next up is How Deep Is Your Love, another really solid song. I really like the design of the coach. Again, a shyness and design of a costume always looks great. I really like the dance. It's a bit of one of those simpler dances, but I don't mind it here. The only thing I don't like is the background. I mean, it going from orange to blue looks nice. But really, that said, it's just mainly pretty basic and bland. Another thing, the song was actually exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version just in 2017, but eventually it became available for everybody. I mean, admittedly, it was pretty silly to do that, but whatever, it's been years.
I love dancing.
I love happiness.
I love pandas and chihuahuas.
And I love rock and roll!
Damn, what an asshole, we're not gonna let her finish. I love rock and roll is okay, I guess. Very interesting fact about this song is that if you go for its preview, before it came out just in 2019, it just used the start of the song. No idea why, but hey, what do I know? Dance is really nothing to write home about. It's pretty bland, which is kind of a shame for a pretty iconic song. I do like the design of the coach. It's kind of a princess, but also rock and roll. Shocker, I know. The background also looks nice. I really like the backup coaches. They look cool. That being said, though, honestly, the song could have been a lot more better. At the same time, it could have been a lot worse. A shame, really, since I usually like 80s songs. Also, justice for her, she got fucking interrupted. Next is Imya 505. I'm calling it Imya because saying 505 multiple times seems very tedious. This song is pretty decent to dance to, honestly. The map is very yellow. The coach is wearing a yellow shirt, and the entire background is just yellow minus some pink fish and the coach is being purple. I also like when the furniture just flies around. That's pretty neat. I also think the song is really catchy. I may not know Russian, but I still like the song. Overall, yeah, a really solid map. I hope it comes back to Just Dance Plus someday. So it's also Russian exclusive, and what I mean by that, you can play it for free if you have internet connection in Russia. But by everywhere else, you had to pay unlimited for it. So, yeah, that's cool, I guess. So it's Into You. I really like the Japanese aesthetic they got for this map. It just looks so gorgeous. Especially the coach, she's also very pink. I also really like the giant mountains in the background, they look cool. Along the trees growing in the background, it looks beautiful. I do really like the dance too along the song, it's catchy. Overall, great Ariana Grande song to make up for just a lack of Katy Perry here. Also, this is the first game where Katy Perry doesn't appear in Just Dance. I can imagine millions were devastated from that realization. Oh yeah, this song exists. Yeah, it's pretty forgettable. Kind of a shame because the background does look very visually pretty. I like seeing this shit from I Love It. But really, this song isn't just memorable. I just find this one super uninteresting and boring. I guess the costume design and dance along the background do make up for it, but no. It may not be the worst song of the game, but I do not see myself playing this again anytime soon. Next is the most 2016 kind of song to ever exist, Juju on That Beat. But it's kind of more remembered now for some of the fucking shitpost memes that were around. But Juju on That Beat, it's fine. It's the most 2016 song to ever exist. Dances are decent, I guess. Background reminds me of a lyric video, and the costumes are so hip and cool. Yeah, kids. Well, it's also one of those songs that just ends abruptly. I don't like that. Next up is La Bikini. I did not pronounce that right, fuck. It's another pretty good song, honestly. It's simple and catchy. I like the summer theme going around in the background, especially with all those candles. But this song is mainly overshadowed by Hips Don't Lie. Kind of mainly because of the fact you know, Shakira sings this song. I also looked up on the wiki and this song is also apparently translated to the bicycle. So make that of what you will. Overall, La Bikini, a song I can't pronounce for shit, is a pretty good song to dance to. It's also on Just Dance Plus, which is, neat. Next up is Last Christmas, a cult classic, if you will. This is the better one of the two 80s songs we got in this game. And it's a really solid Christmas song. It's nice and slower pace, which is appropriate for the song. It's a really great song to dance to. I like this moment when the male coach is just doing, hell yeah, I got the girl. And it's just adorable, honestly. Another one of my top favorites. I recommend playing this one, and I hope it comes to Just Dance Plus someday. Next is Lean On. Another iconic song, seriously, I'm noticing a trend here. And another one of my top favorites. I like the kind of Indian theme they've got for this one. It's really fun to dance to, honestly. And again, this song is really good. I thought it was made by Major Lazer. Dude knows how to make some music. But instead of yapping about how much the song is peak, why don't I yap about the fucking mashup? Probably is the worst mashup throughout the entirety of the game. Like throughout the entirety of all these mashups. But come on, you have a theme about around the world that's only just 5 coaches? How underwhelming. Yeah, let's just get a move on. Yeah, Turkish song. We don't get that a lot here. Leia is another pretty solid song. Background looks pretty beautiful. Song is also pretty fun to dance to. Song is also pretty catchy. And this song is the highest score I ever got in Just Dance Plus. I just wanted to brag about that, so yeah. Next up is Daddy. You might be thinking it's kind of odd we're covering this song now, and the fact I'm using Just Dance 2025 PC, I know I'm a fraud. Sorry, I just figured out why the reason I used this for. Just kidding, I just like to waste your time. Yeah, let's get on with it. The song was actually removed in the Chinese version of Just Dance 2017. The one no one remembers. It was also the only Psy song not to be on Just Dance Unlimited, as well as also to be the only Just Dance 2017 song that wasn't on Unlimited. Strangely enough, it also isn't in the original version of Just Dance 2017, at least for PC, which was so fucking odd to me, especially for how fucking ridiculous the song looks. Like, why do they give him such a big head? Alright, after that huge bombshell, yeah, the song is pretty decent. Not as good as besides the last 2 outings, but hey. Oh, the middle coach just fucking makes up for everything. It just looks so dumb and I love it. Oh yeah, speaking of China. First of the Chinese exclusives is Karaoke Forever, a song that was exclusively in Just Dance 2017 China, but eventually added to Unlimited, making it one of the very few times that ever happened. And yeah, the song is actually pretty catchy. The song gives me very heavy Dragon Ball vibes, which is cool. And I love the karate coach, that looks neat. As for the song, yeah, it's decent. And I'm glad this and its other Chinese exclusive is on Just Dance Plus, so at least they're now pretty much preserved. So yeah, I give this one much of a try. The other one of the Chinese exclusive songs was a leg song. It's nowhere near as good as the last one though. Usually I like colorful and bright backgrounds, but the background is just too fucking bright. Jesus, it hurts my eyes. And while the dance is nice, I don't really think the song is that interesting. It's not bad, but it's not good. There's really nothing else much I have to say about it. Next up is Let Me Love You. This song was Uplay exclusive for a bit until it came to Unlimited. And out of the two songs that Justin Bieber has in this game, this one is better. It's a nice and slow-paced song. Dance is alright. I love the background. The costumes are good too, especially when it goes from purple to orange. This song does have another issue I do have with some other songs, is it simply just ends abruptly. Yes, I'm not aware it's not a problem with the game itself. It's just that it's something I don't like with some songs. Also, yes, this was a Uplay exclusive at one point. The other Uplay exclusive songs were pretty underwhelming. It was mostly just ones from 2016, which is super underwhelming compared to the last game's Uplay exclusive songs. My Lips is another and the last Chinese exclusive song I'm going to talk about here. You know, the song being about lips completely reminds me of Meghan Trainor's My Lips Are Moving, which now that I think about it would have really failed just since 2017, but whatever. Although it's very unfortunate, I'm not really a big fan of the song either. I don't really find the dance that fun, and the song was just kind of bland. The costume and background look nice though, that's something I can give credit. And it does fit with the song about my lips, so yeah. It's a shame this never came to the States unlike the other two Chinese exclusives though. Next up is another one of my favorites, Like I Would. First off, really catchy song. Coach's design looks really solid too, I like the blue hoodie. The wavy background looks really cool too. The reason why this one isn't my exact favorite is that the dance could have been a little bit better, but I still think it is pretty good. Well damn, here's another one of my favorites. Little Swing is just so goddamn catchy for no fucking reason. I like the background and the design of the coaches. You just feel the 1920s vibes from here. I also like how the purple coach reminds me of the fucking It's You coach from Just Dance 2014. The dance is really fun. I like the effects in the bridge part. And the song is short and sweet, and I like it. Again, not my exact favorite. It's coming up. It's gonna come up, I'm sure. But still one of my favorites. Next up is Me Too, and kind of one of the more forgettable ones. I mean, it's not bad per se. I like the costume design, and I like the birthday cake background. But the song is pretty uneventful. And also the dance is just not that fun to dance to. Easily one of the more weaker songs in the game. Next up is Oshi Oshi, and I am surprised, genuinely, I think this song is the worst song in the game. Now you might think that might be a testament for how good the Just Dance 2017 song list is. No, the song just sucks. The song just feels like a worse version of Chihuahua. It's pretty ironic since it was made by the same person who did Chihuahua. And it just sounds so boring. I mean, at least fucking Sayonara had its own decent style. The song is just a fucking candy theme, which an alternate in this game already does that, and does it better. And the dance just flat out sucks. It's just not really fun to dance to. And not even the little adorable orb guy can save it. Although yes, that is pretty impressive green screen by the way. Overall, easily the worst song in the game. Onya Tensa, it's a pretty great song. Honestly, after the last two, it was a nice refresher to actually listen to something I like. This song is really fucking catchy. Like, what the hell? I remember not caring about this when I was way younger. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking back then. I like the farm background. We don't really get a barn theme that often, so when we do, it's pretty much nice. The dance is also extremely solid. They did a really good job here. Over one of the better maps in this game. I'm really thankful it's on Just Dance Plus. Give it a shot if you haven't already. Next, we have another iconic song from this game. Holy shit, seriously. Might as well mention it. This game has so many extremely popular songs that originated from here. Jesus. Wait, it's Popey Po, I'm gonna call it Po. from obviously the one and only Hatsune Miku. I mean, that's already one reason why the song is already well known. But the other reason is because the song goes insanely fucking hard. It's no competition. This is easily the best Hatsune Miku song to be added in Just Dance. It is really, really fun to dance to. Background and the side coaches actually look very accurate to the music video. And, I mean, come on, it's Hatsune Miku. There's not really a bad song I can think from her. Again, another one of my favorites. So anyone who's ever played Sugar in Just Dance 2019, do you know the character's a girl? He also shot over the build for this coach from Just Dance 2015. So yes, that very much technically makes the very first LGBTQ couple in Just Dance.
No eye, no ear, no nose, no.
Next up, it's Radical. I like this map. It's very different from what we have gotten up to this point. Well, a lot of the coaches really look like they've been chroma keyed in. This one looks like it's done without all that fluff, which looks nice and very much makes the map unique. Radical kind of reminds me of kind of a worse version of Animals. It's ironic since alternate uses the same coaches from that song. But again, it's not bad, it's just okay. Dance did take its bit for me to really like it, but hey, it still made me like it, so. I also like the background. It's very dubstep-ish. Yeah, that. Overall, yeah, Radical's okay. Run the Night, exists. I don't really find the song memorable. Background looks pretty cool though, but I don't really find the dance anything special. Hey, so far minus Oshi Oshi, most of the songs I don't really like, or really at worst just forgettable. Which I mean, it's kind of a common trend with some of the songs in these games. With how so good the rest of the song list is, kind of makes up for the more forgettable ones being here. And hey, it's better than being on Twitter. Next up is Scream and Shout. Kind of also did take a while for it to finally get in Just Dance, but whatever. The song is really fucking great. It also wasn't on Just Dance Unlimited until it was at one point, which is certainly better than being on Twitter. I'm aware I used this joke twice, I didn't do the last video, let me do it. I really like the design of the coaches. The black and gold really fits well with them, as well as the sunglasses. The dance is also pretty fun to dance to, and I really like the golden thing with the background. It looks very nice and gold and blue. Honestly, if this ever comes back to Just Dance Plus, the pictogram should also be golden. It would have made it complete. So remember way back in earlier this video I mentioned about mashups, and how only one of them is available to play offline and doesn't really need unlimited? Yeah, it was this song. I have no idea why they did that for its mashup, but it was really dumb back then and it was still dumb now. Hey fellas, you remember the 21st night of September? Well, I sure don't. I know I did that day. The song is overall pretty decent and really catchy. It's really mainly remembered for the 21st night of September part. Which is kind of a shame since the rest of the song is pretty good. The song is also really fun to dance to. Like, I like some of the take turn shit they do. What I don't like though is the background. It feels like it's similar to something like Oshi Oshi from earlier, where it tries to replicate something from the last game. Although I will say this, it does a better job here, but still. Overall, yeah, decent song. It truly makes me remember the 21st night of September. Cause yeah, it was a thing. Next up is Single Ladies, an iconic Beyonce song which I kind of don't care for. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, just meh. I like the background, it does kind of replicate a bit of the music video. And I love the bit of that sass it has. But that's kind of really it. I don't really care about the song. Also, the coach's clothes should have been black and white instead of just red and yellow. Next up is Sorry, the other Justin Bieber song, and yeah, I like it too. I like the background, it looks very unique. The dance is also pretty fun except when he hits the fucking dab. This truly does scream 2016. The design of the coach does look pretty solid too. I like the jacket. His hair does look pretty funny. And the mixture of orange and blue is pretty solid. The song was also available in the demo of this game. I should know because I played it for some reason. This song also has a beta extreme, which I will talk about later. Honestly, it's a shame that was the beta because we never got an extreme for a trio until like Just Dance 2023, I believe. Should remind you, we have to live in the same planet as these motherfuckers. Tomorrow was a song I used to play quite a lot. Not because it was my exact favorite. I mean, don't get me wrong, the song is pretty good. It was just one I got superstar the most on, so yeah. That being said, yeah, T Tomorrow is a really great song. I like the stage background. Gives me a lot of Just Dance 2014 vibes, because you know, that game had on stage modes. I also think the design of the coaches are just fun, nothing really special about them. The dance is also pretty much okay. I don't mind it here. Despite not being my exact favorite, it's a great song and it's on Just Dance Plus. So I recommend giving it a chance if you haven't already. This episode is the greatest and I really like the map's background. I like it starts out being in the cube and at some point, especially in the end of the map, Coach just breaks free of it. Could this be a subtle transgender allegory? Let me know in the comments down below. The song is also probably my favorite under She-Wolf. It's really great. And I kind of like the acrobatic-like dance. Probably the best out of the Just Dance 2017 Unlimited songs we've got. Oh hey look, it's another carnival song, except this one's better. I really like the dance. There's a lot of fun energy going around with it, along with it being a pretty wacky map. The background has nothing really much to say. It does look pretty cool. But Carnival Boom has still the better map out of this. I think my main problem with this song is mainly in Just Dance Plus, surprisingly. Its tracking is fucking horrendous. One of the songs where points are really taken down by the tracking itself. Like, no, I'm not asking for these maps to be super duper easy to get a megastar. I don't want it to be an actually giant fucking pain. So yeah, it kind of gets points down from that, but whatever. And another Sia song back to back. Talk about a bit comedic. Also, it's kind of surprising for at the time it took a while for it to come to Just Dance. And I'm just glad it's Sia regardless. The product design of the coach as well as the robotic background looks visually pretty. And the dance is decent, I guess. Titanium is also a pretty good song on its own. Back when David Guetta actually made good songs. Although it's not as good as The Greatest, that song is still a masterpiece comparing to this one. So Titanium is a really good song though. Well, this song aged poorly, and already was based off a trend from like 10 years ago. And Solento, the creator of the song, murdered his fucking cousin. This song aged poorly in more ways than one. Still baffled how the hell a song like this managed to get into Just Dance Plus is beyond me. But you know, if this can get in the Plus, I feel like anything can happen. Well, if we're ignoring all of that, I actually do think the dance is actually not that bad. All those song screams 2015, I like the animal coaches, they look pretty nice. And you know what, it makes sense for the dances to be accurate to the actual song. We're gonna see this not be replicated once we hit its alternate. Overall, this song makes me really wanna pack, my god, am I right, fellas?
Set your ass up, don't talk, boy. But if you don't get your watch me whip, watch me nay nay, I got you running like TK, your grandma gave bling bling boy a lap dance for.
I'm sorry for bringing up Pack God. It will never happen again. Next up is What Is Love, a cult classic, if you will. I love how the background goes from him singing karaoke, being in this nice Greek setting. It looks really beautiful. The dance is also extremely fun, and I love the coach's stupid fucking mustache, it looks silly. They're one of the better maps in this game. It's also on Just Dance Plus, so I recommend checking this one out. Alright, finally we're at my absolute favorite song in the entire game. Whatever I go with, such a beautiful looking map. It's kind of one of those maps that kind of predates Just Dance 2022 and 23, while the coach mainly being in TV screens. It really does go out of its way to make this map stand out of the rest of this game. The dance is also solid too. The song is also One Republic's song, and for their only outing, it's great. It is a damn shame they never came back to Just Dance. Overall, I'm completely glad we finally got here to my favorite song. I am still waiting for this to be on Just Dance Plus. And lastly, for the main song list is Worth It. I like this map, it's pretty good. I love the coach's gladiator design, looks pretty cool. The dance could have been a little bit better, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And yeah, the song is still catchy. I like the background, but it does kind of loop a bit. Speaking of the background, I don't remember where I heard this because it was like years ago. I did remember everyone talking about the eyes of the statues glowing. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to mention that. It's time to take a look at the alternates and also some of the betas, because why not? Let's start with the daddy, father, and son version. You don't really get enough sweat routines with more than just one coach. This is a nice change of pace. Honestly, way better than the original in my opinion. Take by the Ocean alternate version. Pretty forgettable to be honest, not really a bad map, just not one I would play ever again. Don't Stop Me Now Panda version. A really solid tribute to Just Dance. All the backgrounds to Just Dance 2014 to Just Dance 2017. Honestly, kind of the better version of Don't Worry from ages ago. Easily the best alternate, damn already. Lean On, Bollywood version. Surprisingly really fun. It's one of those maps I never really danced to before. I was very glad it ended up being really good. What about Barbie version, aka the only song that was free on Unlimited? I know it's pretty odd we're covering the alternate of a song that was in the last game. You know what? Fuck you, I'm doing it. It's decent, but really not as good as the original Chihuahua. She also hits the fucking dab, so yeah, sorry Barbie fans, your goat is watched. Cola song alternate. Way better than its original, especially better since its alternate is unlocked by the beginning. I like the pink gun drop. E-Tekken alternate. Yeah, it exists. Hipstone Lie sumo wrestling. Completely random thing to put for a song called Hipstone Lie of all things. You know what? It's really fun. I also think the sumo wrestlers they're kind of bad. The Lean On Scarf version. It's okay. Reg part of the song was pretty cool. Medical Helmet version. Uses the same coaches from Animals, which yes, one of the very few times they reused coaches before Just Dance 2023. Arguably better than what the beta would have been. Scream and Shout Extreme version. Extreme version kind of looks easier than it actually looks, but I guess that was on me. I thought an extreme version would actually be easy. Timber Sweat alternate. Honestly, I'm kind of glad this became an alternate. Just get it? Sweat Timber. Sorry, extreme version. Pretty forgettable, especially comparing to the other one. And its beta should have honestly been the real extreme. Whippin' Family version. This makes Whippin' the only song in the entire franchise where both original and alternate are just quartets. And honestly, that needs to change because the alternate fucking sucks. It's trying to be hip, but not even like a fun, charming way, just a try-hard way, if you feel. I would prefer the Sweat version. They're not even doing the Nay. What is Love alternate? It's pretty good, but not as good as the Seated Dance from Just Dance 2016. Worth it extreme version. This marks the very first extreme to be an actual quartet instead of a solo this time. But honestly, it's surprisingly easy. I get it's a quartet, but still, especially when we get other quartet extremes that are just way more fun. Radicals beta. Honestly, extremely bland. I'm glad it became a beta. Titanium alternate. From what I've heard, the reason why this became a beta was apparently due to the background being kind of seizure inducing, which is just change the fucking background. Sorry, beta alternate. This should have been the actual extreme. It's really hard, and it would have been nice to see an extreme version that wasn't a solo. Zip Bitsy, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'm aware this one's from 2018, where he covered this in the next song. But to be really honest, they're betas. And yeah, I actually think this beta is actually pretty decent. I looked at the official and questioned myself why the beta wasn't it. I think mainly the beta was just way better. And Hall of the Pixel King beta. What the fuck? Why was this a beta? This one's fucking cool. It would have been really fun. Now, there is one more alternate, but I honestly want to explain the context behind it before I actually show you. For a long time fans, you probably are aware of Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, a song all the way back in Just Dance 2. And then they, for some reason, made an alternate of this song, making it the second Just Dance 2 song and again an alternate. You want to see what that alternate looks like? Yeah, they made one for a titan of the fucking Emoji Movie, a thing that happened. I mean this unironically, it is my favorite alternate just because of fucking absurd it is. Look at the coaches' faces, they look edited in. The only time these kind of interesting costume coaches happen. Don't get me started on their fucking dead eyes, dude. This isn't really bad, like they did the best they could being stuck inside those costumes. And I think they did a pretty decent job. The background does look fine. When they cover these weird gifs of the emojis, it looks awkward. You know, this kinda does beg a question I've been wondering for years. Why have they not used Feel This Moment? I don't know why the fuck I'm bringing it up. I haven't seen that movie since I was like 11. Why the fuck do I remember that? You know what? I got a better fucking question. Why am I reading out comments from people who don't know how fucking headcanons work? Fucking, I don't think Dimitri Monroe knows what headcanons mean. I have a better question. Why didn't it become a funny meme? It could have been lost the reputation of the Just Dance community. No, it's just the fucking Smurfs. Where were all the reviewers when they were talking about the Emoji Movie when they were gonna talk about this choreo? It was a fucking fake ass fans. I'm gonna get their asses. What do you mean by this, Dimitri? What do you mean by that, buddy? Did you make that video on ulterior motives? Apparently so, because you think headcanning femboys as trans women is apparently fanboy erasure. I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. Why is Just a Robot here? Do you know that Just a Robot was an actual auto at one point? Thought you should know. My apologies for that crash show. Anyways, yeah, Just Dance 2017 is a really great game. Just Dance 2017 has a vibe I don't think I can ever really think of any other game. Playing this game specifically felt like I was warped back into 2016 and 17. It really has a vibe I don't think any other game in the series really can capture again. It's not my personal favorite, obviously, but it's close. Hell, I think when I was making this video, I think it's become my third favorite now. Song list is genuinely great. Even when there was some forgettable and even a flat-out bad song, it's more made up for how solid the rest of the song list is. And hell, since its PC version is now cracked, it's now more accessible than ever. Family Just Dance 2017 PC is gonna live forever, and I'm always gonna be happy for that. Overall, yo, pissed it didn't use feel this moment. Fuck you, Emoji Movie.
Playtime? Are you?
Please, don't die, Baldy Daddy!
Huh? Okay. Homemade playtime cry.